Salut YouTube, on se retrouve sur la démo de Halibut, je ne sais pas comment ça se prononce. C'est un jeu qui m'avait fait de l'œil il y a quelques années quand ça avait été annoncé. Les trailers étaient fous parce que une patte visuelle assez unique pour un jeu vidéo. Ça rappellera à certains films. Mais là, c'est assez dingue. Donc du coup, il y a une démo qui est sortie il y a quelques temps déjà, hein, qui était dans mon viseur. Et là, je me suis dit, ben, let's go. Hein. Lançons cette petite démo. Alors, petite. 60 Go la démo. Elle fait 60 Go et il explique comment. Parce que... en gros, c'est une espèce... Les textures, le travail sur les textures est très particulier. Et... Ils l'ont combiné, ils l'ont packé en une espèce de méga texture qui comprend toutes les textures du jeu. Voilà. Du coup, finalement, le jeu complet pèsera autour de 65 Go. Je ne sais pas du tout combien de temps dure cette démo. Tout mis en ultra, on verra, ça se trouve ça va mettre en PLS mon PC. Et donc c'est plutôt un jeu narratif. Donc de base, c'est pas spécialement ma cam. Ça dépend lesquels. Until Dawn, Life is Strange. Mais non, oui, c'est pas totalement ce qui me plaît. Alors voilà, j'avoue que l'univers est extrêmement tentant. Donc on va bien voir. Hein. C'est censé sortir cette année, je pense. Ou l'année prochaine. Mais c'est mon travail, j'ai pas révisé. Putain, rien que là c'est magnifique.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
Juste l'enfer.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Là, je ne fais rien. C'est magnifique. je m'étais pas rematé l'image ou du trailer du jeu.
If you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets.
Merde, j'ai un appel. Attendez. Non, je rappelle plus tard. Je crois savoir ce que c'est. C'est bon. Non, ça va être trop long. Alors. J'appuie sur A. C'est tout ce que j'ai fait.
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for Allwater?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything...
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
Freedom! Have fun, Harold!
Followed by the first replacement of our inaugural CEO with Madame Brett.
Une bonne utopie en tout cas. Pas du tout une dystopie, c'est le monde rêvé.
Some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew and company.
Ah, pas mal la transition.
Discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre to
Les designs, ils sont géniaux.
for some important information.
Castle Top the year after. Then,
Oh, Harry,
in 30
get your buns to the lab if you please.
I do
Ah, on
beg
peut
your pardon,
passer.
ma'am. There is still the
Merde.
matter of an
Ok, en appuyant
outstanding
sur A, on accélère le temps, voire on passe au dialogue d'après.
A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir,
Donc, du coup, j'imagine que pour le speedrun, c'est bien. Après,
just put it on my tab as always.
c'est un jeu à histoire. Passer les dialogues, c'est un peu complètement con. Est-ce que j'ai un truc à faire avant? Bonjour. C'est assez incroyable la patte graphique. Alors, là on zoome, mais on peut plus rien faire. Une fois qu'on a zoomé, on ne peut plus rien faire. D'accord. Ça c'est la gâchette gauche. Les petites gâchettes ça fait rien, gâchette droite ça fait rien, Y ça fait rien, B ça fait rien, X ça fait rien, A ça fait rien. Joystick droit ça fait rien, joystick gauche c'est se déplacer, cliquer dessus ça ne fait rien. Et les flèches ça ne fait rien. Select ça ne fait rien, Start ça fait ça. Bon, et ben pas grand chose. Très bien.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time.
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school and your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you
Ah, c'est le mec de la radio. On a vu le mec de la radio. Attendez, je veux voir s'il y a pas... On peut pas courir, non. Putain, c'est vachement classe. J'ai pas l'impression qu'il y ait d'autres types d'interactions. Bon, on voit que toutes les portes... Ah, attendez, c'est trop classe. Là, on voit que toutes les portes sont fermées, rouges. Mais derrière, c'est un trompe-l'œil. C'est un mur. Comme Bibi et Coyote. Génial. J'adore. Mais vraiment, c'est fou. Typiquement, c'est... Parce que... Non. Bon, pour l'instant, on a eu une interaction, c'est s'asseoir.
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Oula. Waouh, j'adore comment la gestion des fluides. Trop classe. Je sais pas, elle est descendue, nous on doit être là du coup. Attendez, il se passe quoi si j'appuie? Ah, j'ai pas forcément... Ah, mais j'avais le choix du coup. Faut pas forcément la suivre. Énorme.
You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a
Et je regarde à gauche tout en essayant de me balader à droite, ça ne fonctionne pas. Donc là, je peux zoomer. Ah mais... Le détail, quoi. Donc là-bas, c'est fermé.
Ah, as of yet, there is no discount scheme in place, as we calculated the possible inconvenience
plus là.
to be negligible.
Wouldn't need a discount if the prices weren't so high in the first place.
I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary.
So what can you comment on?
I am authorized to comment on the nature of
Merde.
tube closure, which is that all water have had to
Ok.
close the
Elle est passée par là. Là, il y a une bougie. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Bon, bon. Je ne peux pas. Sur centrale, c'est là où on est. Il va rien se passer. Ok. Je suis pas con. Pas trop con.
This location is not accessible via your permission slip.
Ah putain, mais il me l'avait dit. Ouais, ouais.
Destination
Ouais, d'accord, ok.
Enjoy the view.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth.
Ah, il connaît
They
pas.
have beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life.
Petit stutter.
They were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly
Il y a
trusting.
un chemin là-bas.
Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you.
Est-ce qu'à un moment le jeu va s'ouvrir je sais pas du tout à quel point ça va être ultra linéaire ou peut-être. En fait, je sais même pas quel est le but du jeu. Est-ce qu'il va y avoir une enquête? Est-ce que.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes.
Je sais pas. Je n'ai aucune idée.
Old water raised the tube fares again, and
Il
they
a
never
commencé à se
announced it
passer.
properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed
Douleur.
you added your daily
On
task
parle pas
list
trop,
to
mais
it,
j'ai une
and I
douleur.
don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh,
Des
thanks.
fois Estas, des
Let's
fois
see.
pas. J'en ai déjà parlé il y a 2 ans là, mais.
I access the list.
Là, j'ai l'impression que depuis une
It'll
bonne
come back to
semaine.
Just go to the four
J'ai
selection
une hernie
buttons.
là. Je sais plus,
Ok.
je sais même plus laquelle c'est. Je veux dire, j'en ai
were they
qu'une,
again?
mais j'ai oublié le
The
nom.
upper right of the pad.
Hernie,
Ah,
je sais
yeah.
plus quoi.
Top of the 4 buttons.
Qui en gros me fait très très mal à. Une partie très sensible, une partie droite très sensible du corps d'un homme.
Cool. Then I use the
C'est comme si ça me
navigation knob
serrait.
to highlight.
Parce qu'elle est, l'hernie, elle est pile au niveau d'un nerf et clairement ça va là. Les 2 dernières années, je l'ai très peu subi. Et là, j'ai l'impression que depuis une semaine, ça me relance. Très désagréable.
Then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Y,
Okay,
voilà.
great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora arcades when you're done.
Mairie marchande de l'Agora. Sélectionner une des catégories, je peux pas. Mais... Vous pouvez plus bouger? Nettoyer la station de filtration. D'accord. Et... comment je m'y prends? Oh, pas mal la transition. Ah mais vraiment, artistiquement, c'est une folie. Après, le gameplay, pour l'instant, c'est inexistant. Oh putain, regardez les jambes, les pieds qui dépassent un peu. Ouais, le gameplay, là, pour l'instant, c'est... On peut craindre d'un jeu du genre. Je viens de là, je viens pas de là, en fait, si. Ou alors si je venais de là et c'est... Attendez. Un doute. Si, je viens totalement de là. Par contre, c'est pas possible, on peut pas courir sans déconner. Allô, quoi. Et du coup, il y avait le bouton A, mais c'était pourquoi? Attendez, à chaque fois, il doit se repositionner devant. Comme pour s'asseoir tout à l'heure. Terrible cette histoire. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette saloperie, mon petit baleine?
Drat. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
Tâche, interroger Cyrus sur... Et évidemment, on voit pas. Je vais m'obliger à ouvrir le menu, ce qui va me rendre très triste. Ah, ça c'était ma chambre. Je reconnais. Ah mais faut voir où se trouve l'intérêt du jeu. Après c'est peut-être aussi par la narration. Hein. Voilà, s'il y a une super histoire et qu'il y a un super visuel, ça fera déjà 2 bons points. Après je rappelle, je le redirai jamais assez. C'est censé être un jeu vidéo, donc quand même le gameplay quoi. Sinon, si tu veux faire un super visuel, une super histoire, tu fais un film d'animation. Une série, si un film c'est trop court pour ce que tu veux raconter. Là, ce qui est bluffant, c'est que c'est en temps réel. Après voilà, non, pour l'instant, le gameplay c'est catastrophique. Mais c'est méchant, c'est inexistant quoi, surtout en fait. Oh putain, attendez, il va se remettre devant. Pas du tout ce que je voulais faire. Et là par exemple, tu peux même pas bouger en plus. Tu dois attendre la fin de l'animation. Je vais rappuyer du coup quand même un coup. Bon, on a 3 missions. Et je n'en comprends aucune. Non, non. Ça c'est pour nourrir les poissons. Est-ce que c'est les poissons qu'on voit là? Je suis pas sûr que ce soit des poissons. Donc, bienvenue. C'est quoi option ici? Est-ce que ça a un intérêt? Il y a mis jeu? Attendez, il y a un bug, hein. Plusieurs fois, le truc de la manette disparaît, quoi. C'est censé pouvoir m'amuser, c'est le seul jeu vidéo auquel on a accès. Oui, d'accord, bah faut le trouver, quoi. Oui. Nourrir les poissons, hein. Bon. J'ai l'impression que tout va être plus ou moins lié. Là, je peux pas me barrer par là. Bon, très bien, bah, on va aller ici. Chargement caché ou non? Marcher comme ça. Je ne vais rien dire. Attendez.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum. You too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Ashk. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well,
Oh là là, oh la tristesse.
Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Ah, la télé programmée juste pour... C'est horrible, juste pour regarder des pubs et l'autre il a hâte de regarder une hausse de prix.
What is Sun Tzu's ash?
Yes, Sun Tzu's Aşk, Eternal Love. Best and only Turkish novella we have on board. I thought season 18 was bad, what with all the drama around Emery's cousin and whatnot. It's worth powering through to season 36 though. That's where the plot really begins.
I'll try to check it out sometime. What brings you to the lounge anyway?
Will you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can't believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes on much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now, so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
Ouais, ouais. Ah, amuse-toi bien, hein. PC. Oh! Oh! Physique avec la porte. Et là, physique avec la... Oh là 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 là. Ça rigole pas. Ah bien, pas d'interaction cible. Non mais je maintiens, hein, artistiquement. Une claque. Hein. Que c'est beau. Observatory. Botanical. On va aller dans un jardin botanique.
Hey, Sai.
Oh.
Ah.
What's going? I mean, how's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away. Looking good.
Oh là là, ils sont dans des petits bocaux, quoi. Seuls.
Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, you know, even fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what the slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Hmm? Oh, yes, sorry, Brad. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
Là, j'ai avancé 2 missions. J'allais lui parler.
Oh, did you see that?
Was that fish real?
Et
I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods
ensuite, il va falloir les nourrir.
Sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up. Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers. Handwritten, too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something?
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy, too?
Tout à l'heure, je disais, ça se trouve, il y aura aussi la qualité de l'écriture. Oui, je pense qu'on peut confirmer que là, de ce que je vois, l'histoire va être énorme. Ouais, donc ça va certainement pêcher par le gameplay, quoi. C'est... dommage. Mais bon, tous les jeux du genre pêchent par le gameplay d'une façon ou d'une autre. Hein. Même les plus grands. Et là, attendez, à moins que ça se déverrouille plus tard, ou que j'ai pas capté comment faire, mais... pas pouvoir marcher ne serait-ce qu'un peu plus vite... J'ai rien compris à ce que j'ai fait. Mais je l'ai fait. C'est une démission ça ou pas? Ah, il manque plus que nourrir les poissons. Yeah. Il y a peut-être un autre truc à faire sur le moniteur. C'est quoi, c'est une espèce d'étoile de mer là qu'on voit? Ouais, bah là pour l'instant c'est très dirigiste. Est-ce que ça s'ouvrira davantage? Parce qu'on a vu qu'il y avait plusieurs ascenseurs, plusieurs endroits où aller. Bon. Il y a des quêtes principales, quêtes secondaires. Oui, il y aura peut-être un sentiment de liberté et d'illusion. Bon, même si bon, c'est un peu ironique parce que sentiment de liberté, je pense qu'on est un peu tout sauf libre dans ce monde. Aller d'abord... Ah non, c'est bon. Ok, j'avais peur qu'il fallait d'abord mettre un truc genre à droite ou... Non, c'est bon, il s'en charge. Et ils ont qu'une ou deux miettes là. Hein.
Ok, Herald Bot Diagnostic Report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation. Minimal. Energy levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Galerie marchande de l'Agora. J'imagine que je peux pas passer par là. Très bien. Donc, galerie marchande de l'Agora. Des bisous mes petits poissons. Je vous laisse là, hein, parce que vous êtes tout beaux. On va reprendre l'ascenseur.
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Ah bon? Ah bon? Ok.
Photos are flat. Memory marbles are multi-dimensional.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
S'il nous fait nous asseoir à gauche, on verra jamais la télé.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water.
Comment ça va, Steve Jobs?
On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castlejob.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castlejob, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together before we unveil the next step of that journey.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of
Ah,
course,
c'était pas une étoile de mer du coup.
after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure, makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buona notte, Chris.
Buona notte, Harold.
Pour l'instant, je peux pas m'empêcher de me dire que ça devrait être un film d'animation. Parce que ça pourrait être chef-d'œuvre, quoi. Je veux dire, la DA est folle. L'écriture, pour l'instant, je trouve ça, la mise en scène, l'écriture, je trouve ça parfait. Surtout que si c'est un jeu de 10 heures, imaginons que c'est un jeu de 10 heures. C'est 10 heures. Il y a 5 heures de marche.
What a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man.
Non, courir. Il se fout de ma gueule. Il se fout de ma gueule, je crois.
Don't let us down now.
Ah, putain, ça me rappelle moi. Putain, temps. Dormir tout habillé, sans couette ni. Ok. Ah, il a un coussin au moins.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now,
Elle a ses cheveux qui rentrent dans son... Oh.
Ready for what?
I made
Elle
a
a été
breakthrough
pliée, là.
discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first.
J'appuie sur A.
Now activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf. The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch.
Alors, en bas à droite. En bas à droite, c'est... Ah. Ah putain, il doit se replacer à chaque fois. Et là, ça a traversé les textures.
Et voilà.
Et voilà.
Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I mean. The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older
Ah,
one.
c'est crash.
Or...
Exactly. Older ones ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
Qui est cette personne?
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're microwave boy.
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay, I'll...
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about it. She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
Reserves?
Pareil, ce faux choix qu'on nous laisse de dialogue, alors qu'on sait parfaitement qu'on va tous les faire.
Did you guys talk about the Bloomy Rocks at all? Moreau said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did.
C'est pas un choix en fait, c'est juste le choix de l'ordre, mais bon.
Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something.
Un semblant de choix.
He's a sweetheart, really,
Juste pour avoir une occasion d'appuyer sur A
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
Supplémentaire quoi. Oula, il a du mal à se passer.
So...
Dare I ask, what is it?
What needs doing again?
Harold! Use the PDA! Anything else on your mind?
So, Bridget told me about some kind of energy shortage and to ask you about it. Any idea what she meant?
Yes, she mentioned she may have found a link between something in the water and our solar wind problem. It's speculative, and now isn't the time. That all?
Et bye. Par contre, c'est très bizarre. Tout à l'heure, quand on avait fait un... Par exemple, avec le gars là qui regarde les annonces, quand t'as fait un choix, ça le supprimait et à la fin, on partait automatiquement. Et là, non. Du coup, il n'y a pas de cohérence. J'aime pas ça. Ok. Ok. J'ai mon PDA qui peut me dire quoi faire. Et ben, on va faire ça. La pierre bleue. Hasard de Tommy à la galerie marchande de l'Agora. Ok. C'est parti pour la galerie marchande de l'Agora. Oh putain, attendez. X. Carré pour PlayStation. Peut courir.
Sure thing, professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Ah, ça me paraissait fou qu'on puisse pas courir.
I will ask him.
Ça me paraissait
fou. Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye.
Eh bon, ça peut permettre d'installer une ambiance, voilà, ça peut être un choix, mais heureusement.
Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Je n'ai rien lu, rien écouté.
No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
Cyrus, c'était le mec des poissons. Bah vas-y. Putain, comment il court. Vas-y, on va voir le mec des poissons. Est-ce que là, il y a pas d'autres copains? Je peux me poser, regarder la télé, c'est ça? Est-ce que ça va la faire... Est-ce que ça va la faire passer en grand écran? C'est lent. Excellent. Il y a quelqu'un en toilette. Oh putain, ça change la vie de pouvoir courir. Oh, le jeu qui gagne 30 points. 30. Je peux rien entendre. Merde. Oupsika, comment ça va? Oh putain, courir, courir, courir quoi. On va quand même faire un tour ici. Non, je pense que c'est une étoile de mer qu'on voit. Là ça va, écoute. Petite découverte de démo. Avec une DA de fou furieux. On peut pas refaire ça? Ok. Ah putain, on peut descendre. Non. Ah oui, mais là, attends, ça mène au vide en fait. Au grand vide. On va peut-être éviter. C'est quoi ces galeries marchandes? Je crois. On peut espérer que la carte fonctionne. Là, c'est une démo. Il y a bien un moment, ça va cesser. Galerie.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
Très bien.
You may now exit the tube.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold! Good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
I'm not in trouble.
Ah, fallait répondre rapidement.
Are you questioning my authority and or
J'ai appuyé.
organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here.
Not me, Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax?
Putain.
Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
No, Felix. Have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
Oh là là.
Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Oh no. Felix?
Harold, you've lost him! Gah!
Ça va pas? Malade, hein? C'est quoi là, il me suit? Il me suit comme mon ombre ou... Il fait peur ce con.
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8. Or Secretary 24, of course.
Oh, sorry. I always get that mixed up. There are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's another who doesn't?
Yes, Secretary 8 is the man to ask about that. He remembers it all much better than I do.
Remembers? Okay, sounds serious.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agora Arcades. Would you like to partake in the monthly all-water raffle bonanza?
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly. The raffle is a generous gesture of frivolity from Allwater to you, the citizens of Fedora.
What are the prizes?
Well, there's a long list of luxuries, a plethora of pleasurable prizes. The full list can be perused at your leisure on the Allwater Public Access Forum.
Je suis émerveillé par la DA.
I'll just spin her up. Drum roll, please. And... Looks like you were unlucky this time, but that's life. Try again next month.
LOL. En triste. Ah oui, oui, du coup le numéro 8, oui. Oh. Oh. Un message. Tour chez Sleepy. Bazar de Tommy, Cyrus, Sleepy. Là, il y a Sleepy là.
You're cool, so be cool all of the time with my patented Consta-Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial, Harold, if it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well, I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense. Just watch. I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again? Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses. Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do? Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart. Slippies means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippies means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in Well,
C'est
what do you think?
génial.
There were lots of things, and
Great. So glad you agree. And while you're here,
I was just going.
ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience. It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer.
Is that... do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski sim to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing? But I don't...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you strapped in.
Il n'y a rien à faire là. Il y allait tout seul. Attendez, là je peux bouger. J'appuie sur A.
Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there. I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better go now.
Sure, but just so you know, I run a pretty generous referral scheme if you're interested. For every customer you get.
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya.
Je vais skier. C'est bien. Je peux rentrer.
Sim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting, Alan.
Do you think
Hey, Tommy. I don't suppose you'll be back in the shop soon? Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh no, what do you need?
It's just that the professor and I need some sea rocks. I mean,
Ah, peut-être que si j'étais d'abord allé au magasin, il aurait fallu le retrouver ici.
the filters, and I feel like you might have one?
Shh, quiet. Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie. You know that every piece of my inventory is legally obtained or legally found, right?
Right, sure. That's why I'm here. To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
You sure you don't want me to come back another time?
It's fine. I'm just feeling sorry for myself. I've got this gut feeling that my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Oh.
No, I know I'm oversharing again.
Moi avec Psycha, quoi.
Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
Ah, if you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble. You know, the guy in the silk robe and the flowing locks?
Ah oui, je vois très bien qui c'est, oui. Ok. Allons voir Brigitte. All water. Génial, mais c'est tellement génial. Quel DA de fou. C'est toi, Brigitte? Parce que t'as l'air de m'attendre quand même. Il va se placer pour lui parler.
Oh, Onat.
Hey, how is it going, Harold?
Not too shabby, thanks. How about you?
I'm super, actually. I found a book.
Oh, cool. What kind of book?
It was just discovered. A book written on Earth. Nobody on the station has read it yet, apart from me.
Wow, what's it about?
Stick around and you'll find out. My newest performance piece is a reading of it.
Oh, nice. Which part?
All of it, Harold, all of it. Without interruption. It's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up.
Wow, okay. Good luck.
Ok. Oh, bah c'est génial. Attendez.
There's the blue rock, the bane of my day. Where's Tommy when you need him?
Ah putain, il se pose la question alors que je viens de le croiser. Après, ils l'ont bien tourné parce que la question peut quand même marcher. Genre en mode putain, il est jamais là quand on a besoin. Même si tu sais où il est, ça peut presque fonctionner, mais bon. Allez, place-toi bien. Oh putain.
Oh, hey, Rafi.
Harold.
Is everything
Hey, il a besoin de se positionner par rapport au choix des caméras, en fait.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Ouais.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere. All the time. No school means no peace. They're just hanging around. Taking space. Playing all the arcades.
Oh, dear. But isn't that what this place is for? Kinda? Oh. I see. Good luck.
Jouer? Oh, putain! Oh! Oh, et la DA qui est totalement différente! Énorme! C'est excellent ça. Ça me rappelle Rayman un peu. Ah, vous me dites quoi, comment ça Rayman? Non! 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 Ça rappelle aussi Spyro, un milliard de trucs. Et là même, surtout Spyro, mais... Oula, oula. Je sais pas, ça m'a rappelé les niveaux bonus de Rayman 3. En premier lieu. Ne me jugez pas. Oh putain! Faut accélérer. Excellent. Hein? Putain, j'ai chaud. Waouh, 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 waouh. Putain, putain. Non! Ça me rend triste. C'est pas ce que je voulais faire. C'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Mais... Voilà, moi ce que je veux... Ça.
Hey there.
The name is Eve, not there.
Oh,
Putain,
sorry.
Yves, quoi.
Can I help you, mister?
No, just came to visit Rafi. What you playing?
Oh, some game. I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
What do you like to read?
Anything really, you know. At the moment, hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda of agnostic psychopolitic, mostly.
That's a book?
Yes. Say, did
A
you know
book?
Captain-at-Large Barnhout holds the high score in this game?
No. That's cool. I always wondered what those initials at the top of the leaderboard meant.
Yeah. Well, see ya.
Je peux même pas essayer son jeu, quoi. C'est quoi ça? C'est le même délire en fait. Attendez, j'essaie. Merde, j'essayais des touches. Et des touches différentes. Oh! Do a barrel roll! Mais c'est excellent! Ah. Non! Non! Allez, ciao! Excellent! Oui, donc là, fermé. Donc on peut aller au-dessus ou parler à la dame. D'abord aller au-dessus. Vous savez combien ça fait? 1 heure que je joue? Bien généreuse la démo. Allez, place-toi. Oh, l'enfer.
Hello. Hey man, welcome to the fish hut. Sample a homegrown fedora fish or a freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
Sounds tasty. Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
That to tell, man. You know.
Alors il y a un truc, alors ça c'est vraiment symptomatique de ce genre de jeu, même de la plupart des jeux, voire même de la plupart des œuvres. Mais là je trouve que je le ressens beaucoup. Le côté, t'as l'impression que le mec débarque, qu'il est né hier en fait quoi. Il rencontre la meuf qui est une amie du professeur avec qui il bosse, voilà. Il pose des questions connes quoi, sur des trucs qui sont censés faire partie de son quotidien en fait. Et qu'on nous rappelle, même là par exemple tout à l'heure, pour analyser le poisson au microscope, l'échantillon. D'ailleurs ils ont essayé de le justifier en mode c'est la dernière fois que je te le dis et tout, mais il y a vraiment un côté où t'as l'impression que le mec débarque dans ce monde là parce que peut-être que si jamais il était au courant de tout parfaitement, on aurait ce sentiment d'être largué, donc... Mais c'est quand même très particulier, quoi. En fait, si le mec débarquait de nulle part, genre vraiment il est arrivé dans ce monde-là... Imaginons que c'était un autre pays, un nouveau pays, il débarque, il y a des nouvelles règles et tout, bon bah là il n'y a pas de problème. Sauf que ici non, il débarque pas, il est dans un vaisseau... il y est né, et il y a toujours vécu. Et il a quoi? Il a 30 piges? J'en sais rien. En tout cas, tout un tas de choses qui sont censées faire partie de son quotidien, où le mec débarque complètement, quoi. Pour nous. Et...
Hey, buddy. Hey, Harold. Great to see ya. How about that announcement, eh?
Yeah, it was really something.
It sure was. I try not to busy myself with those kinds of affairs. I'm just happy you're joining in for the station jog.
The jog? I was only...
Chris promised me he'd be here any minute. Now we've really got a jog team on our hands.
I think I'll pass.
No one's forcing you, Harold. But why don't you keep me company until Chris arrives?
Okay, that I can do. How's the post today?
Ah, it's a bit slow, what with the tube to the utility district being out, so I can't really work. Not working makes me so restless.
I hope it's back soon. Good thing you have the arcades to jog around.
Yep, and Chris can't get to the school for the same reason. So at least we'll have plenty of time to work out together. That young man is almost as fit as me.
Why do I feel like I'm the odd one out? Oh, hey, Chris.
Last to arrive, first to finish. That's my motto.
Harold, won't you stay? The jog team won't be the same without you.
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave now, I just got here. Jog team, jog team, jog team.
Okay. Go jog team.
Come on, Harold. Keep up.
Deep breaths, Harold. You're doing great.
Guys. Guys. Go on. With I thought I was fit.
Good show, Harold. How's everyone feeling?
I think there was a new personal best for me.
Fine. Fine, thanks, buddy. How'd you both keep so fit?
Oh, you know me, Harold. I've been running around this station for years. Gotta keep up my reputation for same-day service after all.
Healthy body, healthy mind. That's what keeps me going. Gotta set a good example for those lazy students of mine, too.
Have you got any tips?
Just keep on moving, Harold. You never know when you'll have to slow down. So keep going while you can.
Très bien. Du coup, allez voir Brigitte. Au secteur de l'énergie. Ok, les deux sont au secteur de l'énergie. Allez, on continue notre petit footing. Oui, il y avait le mec là, numéro 8. Merde. Merde, c'est où ta tâche de con là? Et voilà, c'est ça le secrétaire. Maro. Et où Maro du coup? Et c'était le secteur du labo. Il est déjà Maro. J'ai un peu oublié. Ah voilà, hein. Je suis bien. C'est bon. Pas été si nul à chier que ça.
Graffiti. What good is asking where is home anyway? Where else are we gonna go? Could they just leave some notes around? I wonder if this is the Lightkeepers again, or just someone copying their style. Will they ever reveal themselves?
Ah, il a récupéré un peu à côté du seau. Oh! Oh, gameplay! Satisfaisant. Ça va, c'est satisfaisant. C'est énorme. Wouhou! C'est très rigolo. Ah, c'est tout bête, mais... Hop là. Non, c'est pas fini! C'est des malades ou quoi? C'est pas fini du tout. Il a battu. Et là, je peux plus courir. Ah, si, c'est bon. Bon, et l'autre con, là, il est où? Hein? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Bug? Comment ça se passe? La numéro 8, ouais. C'est parce que je suis rentré là-dedans en même temps. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Oula, attendez, il y a un bug là. Oh putain, il y a un bug. Secteur de l'énergie, station centrale. Bon, allez, on va au secteur de l'énergie. Ouais. Il y a eu deux petits bugs là.
Thank you for traveling with all water.
Inspecting. Contaminant detected.
Eh oh.
Please do not panic. Procedure will begin in 3.
Ça va pas. Il est encore là, lui? Ah oui, parce qu'il traîne avec sa femme à l'autre, là.
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris. What are they doing in there? I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read. Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying... It's unacceptable. Tommy would realize. It's just not worth the risk. Ooh, Chris is replying. Let's see. Maybe you're right.
C'est n'importe quoi.
So wrong. Anyway, we should get back before people notice. Pretty mysterious.
C'est n'importe
Now I
quoi.
wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
Je peux aller là. Ah, je peux pas aller là. Non mais vraiment la DA... Génie.
Hello, Sai. How's it going?
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigreed. Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with the 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please. But I hope you're better with technology than you are with the ladies.
I hope so too.
Anyway, see if you and your screwdriver can get this printer its third dimension back.
Y a rien à faire par là.
You have to undo the screws first.
Oh! Il y a du gameplay! C'est génial! Par contre, j'ai peut-être pas choisi le bon endroit du coup. C'est pas grave. En train de se péter la gueule et tout. Oh, c'est génial ça. Ça j'adore. C'est tout con. Vraiment le gameplay là c'est quasiment le niveau 0 du gameplay. Mais satisfaisant. Oh, oh. Énorme. Énorme la physique! Mais vraiment, vous êtes trop fort. Hein. Oula, il s'est démonté le poignet par contre. Je sais plus si je vous l'ai dit, mais il y a de très très grosses mises à jour qui sont arrivées sur Pix of Yore. Et il est en train de préparer un gros DLC, ça va être la folie, je pense. Ça va être un plaisir fou de découvrir le jeu quand ça sortira. J'enlève tout, hein, vraiment je suis un dingo. Hop là, par contre j'espère qu'il faudra pas tout remonter. Hein. Ouais, ouais, je le vois. Ouais. Vas-y, je mets le truc dans... Voilà. Putain, ils l'ont prévu, quoi. Ça m'a surpris. Je pensais pas que ça marcherait.
Ow! Ow! Sai, was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
I'm not sure I like your idea of fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me. Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Huh. Is it? Anyway, See you next time, Sai.
Cher. Hein. Choc électrique en 3D, ouais. Bon, et là, du coup... Ah. Je disais, j'ai plus de mission à part la... Voilà, maintenant j'ai une mission. À part le truc secondaire.
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeecher and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days, we were both
Dirait Adrien Brody.
She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
So, you disagreed about archiving?
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Catch you later, Sai.
Ok. Il y a moyen que la démo s'arrête là. Hein.
Welcome.
All water, moving people every day. We know you enjoyed traveling with all water. You're welcome.
Ah, le truc est parti entièrement.
Hey, Professor. Got a message from Cyrus for you.
Out with it then.
He says...
Attendez, elle s'est appuyée sur sa chaise, mais il n'y avait pas de chaise.
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
What's a mule?
Oh, don't you start, Harold. Leave me be. I've got to think of a comeback. I mean, get some important work done.
Menti.
Professor?
Harold, I'm quite certain you don't have the rock yet, and I'm busy. Just let me know when you found it.
Je l'ai la pierre, hein, putain. Bah, je l'ai pas, mais je l'ai trouvé. Ah, je pouvais la ramasser en fait. Si. Merde. Bon. Allons faire ça. Oui, donc la démo doit s'arrêter au moment où on lui apportera la pierre. J'imagine. Non, je me suis planté là. Planté. Peut-être que c'est à la station d'accueil. Ah putain, ça me donne envie de le tester. Avant de retourner voir la pierre. Désolé. Canton. Alors. Il y a le coping. Ah. Yeah.
Hello there, little miss. Are you lost?
You could call me Lise.
Elle me fait peur.
I'm just waiting for someone.
Oh, is Lise like a combination of little and miss?
No, stupid. It's my name. What's your name?
It's Harold. Nice to meet you.
Is Harold like car and old combined?
Well, I suppose it is, actually.
Soit la DA ou l'histoire, c'est énorme. Le gameplay est limité, mais bon, on a eu genre 2 petits mini-jeux sympathiques. Ah non, vraiment, ça a l'air extrêmement cool. Que c'est toi, du coup?
Ah, hello there. Secretary 8?
That's me, sir.
Ah,
Can I
voilà.
help you get where you're going?
That's okay. I was actually wondering... Well, I've been speaking to your brothers.
Oh, how nice. Which ones?
Mr. 17 and Mr. 24. Well, I didn't speak to Mr. 24 about that, but...
Ah, yes. Yes, good, loyal, all-water employees both. I dare say I've been a good influence. Although even my shining example couldn't extend to him.
So, he's the 4th brother. What happened to him?
Oh, I do apologise. I've got to see to matters. But I'm sure 24 can help with your inquiries. He has a better grip on the whole sordid affair.
24, c'était Mike au tout début, là.
Okay, Mr. 8.
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
Je crois que c'est ça. Hein.
You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner. We hope you travel this again soon.
Et le mec au fond à droite.
Welcome. I am All-Water Automated Secretary number 1. How may I assist your all-water related learning?
There were the dark times. And slowly but surely, light returned to
Bye.
The all-water
Au revoir. Hein. Je veux parler du frère, moi. Pas courir ici parce que... Dans un lieu... où ça rigole pas, je pense. Faire fusiller.
Mr. 24, hi.
Mr. Halibut?
So, I was just talking to your brother, Secretary 17. I mean, and it was funny. Actually, at first I thought he was your other brother, 8.
I'm sure he found it just as hilarious as I do. Do you need something?
Only that when I spoke to 8 about what 17 said, he said to speak to you about what happened with your 4th brother.
Ah, yes. Our wayward Warren, the 4th brother who went his separate way, choosing a life of gastronomical frivolity over contributing to society with all water.
Oh, I see. Are you ashamed of him just because he didn't follow you all into working for the corporation? Is that why none of you like to talk about him?
Actually, he tried, but he didn't pass the entrance exam. We suspect his heart wasn't really in it. We used to do everything together, and we were supposed to stick together, but he didn't study enough, and now...
Yes. What does he do now?
Last I heard, Warren had started a food stall. I don't want to think about it.
Okay, well, thanks for telling me about him. I'll leave you be.
Ok. Quelle est la tâche en question? Là, c'est pas... Oui. Un peu plus tard, quoi. Ok. On a vu juste qu'il y avait un endroit que je pouvais ouvrir. C'est lui le 4e frère, en fait. Il s'est transformé en panneau, c'est tout. C'est là qu'il y avait le mec de la télé qui est passé. Bon, par contre, je suis bloqué. Qu'est-ce qui est en train de se passer? Je suis bloqué. Non. À l'aide? Oh. Bah, des fois, il met du temps à se placer, parce qu'il doit bien se placer pour que ça continue, mais là, j'ai vraiment l'impression que je suis bloqué. Ce serait catastrophique. J'ai save auto. C'était il y a moins d'1 minute, c'est bon. C'est bien fait ça. C'est une démo, hein, on rappelle. Un jeu qui n'est pas sorti, qui est toujours en cours de développement, donc il n'y a aucun problème. On a rencontré déjà quelques mini-bugs. Bon, là, c'en est un gros, celui-là, mais il n'y a aucun problème. Hein. C'est pas grave, c'est une démo. S'il n'y avait pas moyen de recharger et qu'il fallait que je me refasse 1h30 de jeu, ça aurait été un drame, mais c'est pas le cas. Voilà, et là, il se tourne automatiquement, nickel. Elle est... Oula. Oula. Me faire abattre. Bonjour. Genre, j'ai le droit d'être là. Pas sûr. Hein.
Ah, hello, citizen.
Oh, hey, Captain at Large.
Call me Zoya, please.
Ah, il est gentil.
What can I do for you?
Just doing my rounds. Do you need anything?
Me? No, I'm doing great. We really pulled it off, eh?
Oh, do you want some help putting it back on?
Hey, no, the announcement.
Il avait pas compris. Lol.
And don't you think I did pretty darn well?
Yeah. There were lots of announcements. And I liked the bit where you...
Ah, yes. That was a nice touch, wasn't it? Maybe people will see that I can be useful now. That I can lead. Take destiny in my own hands.
Destiny?
Yes, destiny. Oh, speaking of which, I must get back to work. I've got an important new announcement to work on for Madam CEO. Thanks for stopping by.
Avec plaisir. Ça c'est pour ouvrir et pouvoir redescendre. Oui. C'est 100% ça. Est-ce que... Non. Ok. Très bien. Très bien. Allons. Donc à l'espèce de galerie marchande. D'ailleurs, il y aura peut-être même le restaurant détenu par le 4e frère. Il y avait un vieux tout en haut du bar là. C'est peut-être lui le 4e frère. Vous pouvez pas lui parler. Ou alors je repars là au gars et il y a un nouveau dialogue qui permet de...
Mr. 8, hey there.
Hello again. Did you talk to 24 in the end?
Yes, and then to 17. So, I know about Warren now. How do you feel about the whole situation?
I feel
Ah, par contre, il a dit et ensuite à 17, alors que c'est faux, on n'a pas reparlé à 17.
Warren caused schism. You know, despite us being quadruplets, I quickly became the natural leader and trendsetter. So I suppose Warren, being technically the youngest by a few minutes, always resented me for that.
Gosh, it must have been so tiring.
Yes, I understand childbirth is really rather taxing. 4 at the same time is quite a feat.
I meant the arguments between you 4. But yes, that too.
Anyway, I suppose he's due back from his palate-pleasing pilgrimage one of these days. That'll be awkward.
I'm curious to meet him. At least it'll be easy for me to recognize him.
Or so you think. He's really quite different from the rest of us. I remember 17 joking that it was more like we were 3 identical triplets and Warren was the even one out. You know, like odd one out, but with 4. It's an even number.
I get it. Now that I think about it, it's clear 17 inherited the maths gene, but not the humor gene.
Ok. Ah, attendez. Non.
Destination determined. Now, relax with all water. You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
Parler aussi.
Mr. 17.
Correctly calculated. I can't offer you another raffle, I'm afraid.
That's okay, I understand. But I asked 24 about Warren. The way some of you talked about him, I thought something bad had happened or something.
Something bad did happen to him. I'm sure 24 told you about his entrance exam, but that's not the whole story. We would have supported him anyway, but he began to be disparaging about all water, suggesting that maybe it was for the best that he didn't get a position.
So that's when you fell out?
I think so. It's complicated. It's been a long time since we spoke. He went off travelling the station on some chaotic quest to find culinary inspiration, I believe.
I see.
I mean, 24 and 8 didn't make it easy for him, but I don't want to bore you with the family history. And I need to get back to revising these raffle ratios.
Okay. See you, Mr. 17.
Ok, terminé. Très bien. Voilà, en haut, il y a un vieux, mais...
What do you know about Filter Frankie?
Filter Frankie?
Yeah, Frankie, who likes filters.
I'm sorry to bother you again, but I went looking for Mrs. Vandervaart, and she was at the harvest office.
Non-news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I thought, I should mention.
What? Who was she with?
It looked totally professional. I didn't see anything bad. Just Senor Tinnerbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office? There's no way he knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Tommy, I'm sure it's not like that.
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should, get angry.
And you're in on this with me now, Harold. You did the right thing bringing this to me.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign, thinking Bridget would love the ambition, See me as a real go-getter again. But maybe this whole time I should have been showing her signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you...
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign. Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of our love. A sign she won't be able to miss. A sign to blind that glossy-maned Casanova.
I mean, I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Yeah? I'll try.
Knew I could count on you. Let's get to work.
Y a plus le truc au milieu là.
I'm gonna go freshen up a little. Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me?
Oh oui, c'est désolé, j'arrête pas de bailler, je suis...
I'm sorry we haven't
dead.
been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another chance. Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you. And I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Ha! No way we've got an energy problem here.
That was it? No helping Tinnerbomb with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercupsy. I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept this stone as a thank you. Ah!
Oh, no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about this.
Elle était déjà plus là, la pierre, tout à l'heure, il me semble, avec l'échelle. Je l'ai pas vue. J'ai l'impression. Bon, je vais pas leur parler. D'abord, je vais aller voir le mec qui était là-haut, là. Bon, pas du tout. C'est Renault. Il faut informer Maro.
Harold, got you a message.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Zoodle, pleased to make your acquaintance. So, it's from Felix. He says there's something he wants to show you and to expect a secret message soon.
Oh, what? Why? I mean, and why couldn't he just have said that to me himself?
I don't know, go ask him. My work here is done. Laters, mister.
Thanks.
Location nominated. Journey commencing. All water thanking you.
Il y a même un petit côté Portal, un mélange de Bioshock, de Portal et un tas d'œuvres énormissimes. J'adore. Pourquoi le chargement est très long et il bouge plus, comme si le jeu avait crash? Je viens de dire que j'adorais. On va pas me faire ça quand même. On va pas crash. Mon petit jeu. On va pas crash. Oh, il a crash. Oh, très triste. Très très triste. On sait qu'on va reprendre. J'espère, ouais, j'imagine que la cinématique venait de passer là. Ok, c'est bon. Oui, ils sont généreux. C'est cool. Encore une fois, c'est pas grave, hein. C'est une démo. Y a aucun problème. Bon, bah j'ai une mauvaise nouvelle.
Professor, you're not gonna believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost it?
It was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. What shall we do?
We? I need to think.
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
I'm listening.
It's the new boy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Earth? Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then.
Bon, ils sont partis dans les... Ah bon?
Maybe it was their final farewell, huh?
Ah, ça explique... Ça expliquerait leur technologie. 26 ans.
But Mom, it's only 10.
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
76, ils sont partis en 1976.
Well, you sure hope you're all okay. Whoever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
C'est vrai qu'ils ont pas de téléphone portable.
You're live! What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that strange message?
It was hard to miss.
It's the first message from Earth. Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
What do you think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly yet means they're thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
What if it's not the first message?
Don't be paranoid, Harold. What reason or authority would they have for keeping messages from us? Still, even if they had planned to share it immediately, they look suspicious now.
Gosh, that message could be anything. Maybe they've got information for us about our mission.
Well, what could that information be? If we presuppose...
Professeur qui va se faire abattre.
Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes?
Venez, on a une douche à vous présenter.
Fine. What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly. Harold, I want you to come with me.
Huh? To where? What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of Allwater Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold, indeed. Well, unfortunately for my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets
Elle a
for
parlé d'un
emergency
bain, hein?
night travel.
But why? What does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Come on, let's not keep Her Highness waiting.
Crisis control. We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us. Yes, come in, come in, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence. Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee?
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence. Professor, would you like to sit?
No, thank you. I prefer to stand.
Oh, a woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule. It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
To that effect, Professor. And, you there. I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubting his thoroughness.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protégé here could do it.
I'll hang out with, watch Cy, sure.
If it makes you happy, Madame CEO, we'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done Allwater and the ship a great service. We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule. It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new boy program has already proven an unmitigated success. We present to you now the full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the Allwater Corporation.
sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, you know, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort, way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, I mean, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable new planet. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you got to be pretty careful around water. But by and large, we're back on track. I've survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do? Scram!
Ah, c'est son bureau là. Putain la vache. Fameux ascenseur buggé. On m'a dit que j'allais bientôt recevoir un message secret. Ah, j'ai même pas eu à choisir. Bonne. Pareil, j'ai pas à choisir, je sais pas pourquoi. Quand même la fin de la démo. Même si ça fait 10 fois que je me dis ça.
Oh, are those the new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look.
Message secret. Ah, avec... putain. Ok. Ok. Très intriguant. Non mais c'est... Putain. Je trouve ça assez énorme. Alors je sais pas à combien est prévu de sortir le jeu. J'ai peur que ce soit trop cher. En tout cas... trop cher. Tout est relatif. Évidemment, si c'est son style de jeu... Ça s'annonce énormissime dans le genre. Et donc ça sera jamais vraiment trop cher. Si la qualité est là... On va dire trop cher pour quelqu'un comme moi. Qui, bon, déjà qui a pas de fric. Mais surtout... qui quand il en a, le met dans des jeux qui ne sont pas des jeux narratifs, quoi. Qui sont vraiment des jeux à gameplay. Là, je me dis que c'est un jeu que je pourrais très bien suivre en let's play. Parce qu'il n'y a pas vraiment de plus-value à ce que ce soit moi derrière la manette. Mais j'adore l'univers. Vraiment, ça a l'air énormissime, quoi. Quel travail. Je sais pas combien... Est-ce qu'il y a une durée de vie précisée? Chaque élément a été fabriqué à la main, méticuleusement. Oula, pardon pour le coup. Non mais... chapeau. Chapeau. C'est assez incroyable. Désolé d'avoir autant baillé, hein, ça n'a rien à voir avec le jeu. Même si c'est sûr que le gameplay doit pas aider. Mais non, je suis crevé de chez crevé, donc... Chapeau, bravo aux développeurs. Et hâte de voir ce que ça va donner. Je pense pas l'acheter, du moins pas à sa sortie. Mais si vous aimez les jeux narratifs, de toute façon, ça sert à rien que je vous le recommande ou que vous l'avez vu comme moi. Si vous en êtes à ce stade de la rediffusion, vous avez vu le même jeu que moi. On a eu quelques bugs par-ci par-là, il y a des lourdeurs au niveau du gameplay, hein, c'est vraiment ça qui pêche, mais déjà, le jeu en cours de développement, tout ça, ça peut s'affiner, s'améliorer. Je suis sûr qu'il y a eu plein de retours qui ont été faits en ce sens, et puis les développeurs doivent en avoir conscience. Mais pour ce qui est de l'histoire, de la narration, de la DA, c'est un sans faute, hein. C'est un sans faute. Donc, à surveiller. À surveiller, je suis très content d'avoir fait cette démo. Je vous fais des bisous, même s'il n'y a que toi, ma psycha, je te fais des gros bisous. Je sais pas... Je me sens crevé en fait. Je sais que j'ai d'autres trucs à faire en stream là, mais je me sens vraiment crevé. Je vais peut-être faire une sieste. On verra. Au pire, demain je ferai un truc. Des gros bisous. Bye bye.